Second year commerce, assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to start a new topic, endorsement of a check. Well, it is not a new word, endorsement. We already discussed and I explained you in detail what endorsement is of credit instrument. Now looking into the detail, word endorsement is from the Latin word endorsum in Latin. Okay, now in means on, dorsum means back. So actually, this word endorsement means on back. Thus, endorsements means on back. It means writing on the back of paper is called endorsement. Now, onwards, whenever you are going to do endorsement on anything, it means endorsement should be on the back side. Now, how we are going to define the endorsement of a check? When drawer of a check transfer check to another person. What is the meaning of drawer over here? Drawer means account holder who is writing the check. Whenever he wants to transfer the same check to any other person, he signs on the back of the check. This process is called endorsement of the check. Now, the right of receiving the amount. When the drawer endorse the check, what does it mean? The right of receiving the amount of check is transferred to that person whose name written on the back of check by this process. Moving on to the next slide, you can see over here, this is the check which is written on date 15th of January 2017. And this is the signature of drawer, account holder. Now account holder is saying on the back side, pay the amount of this check to Reyes. The account holder is doing the signature. So by writing this statement, pay this amount of check to Reyes. Now the right of this check to receive this 127 PD is to Mr. Reyes. Now Mr. Reyes can go to the bank and he can show his identity card and he can get the 127 BD of Bahraini dinar. Now look, the elements of endorsement. So these are the things, means whenever you do endorsement, we need to be very clear about these 14 points. Right to do endorsement. Who can do endorsement? The one we discussed is the drawer. And secondly, the payee also can endorse the check. And the second is endorsement is always on the back. Endorsement on the back. We always do endorsement on the back as we discussed the definition of it. Endorsement of full amount. So in the previous example, look, the amount of check is 127. So what is good to endorse, pay the amount of this check. It means you endorse the fully amount to Mr. Reyes. So now Mr. Reyes can get 127 BD from the bank. So endorsement should be of a full amount. We can do partial endorsement also, but partial endorsement is not good. It will create more difficulty. Better to always endorse full amount. Yes, spelling of name. As I told you, whenever you are writing a check, you need to be very careful by writing the same name spelling as written in the CPR, or in Pakistan, CNIC. If you are writing a check, you must need to be very careful what you are writing in pay. So whatever you are writing in pay, then spelling of that name should be same as written in CPR, or in Pakistan, it's CNIC. If you will write a wrong spelling, then bank will not pay. Statement of endorsement, it should be very clear and very simple. Don't write any vague statement while you are endorsing it. And it is necessary that endorser, the person who is endorsing will be called endorser, should write a statement. Signature. If the payee is doing endorsement, payee will sign on the back side. If drawer is doing the endorsement, drawer will write on the back side with the signature. So it means signature is mandatory. When you are endorsing the check, it should be a correct and proper signature. Signature of the payee. Element of endorsement. If the payee of check are more than one, then all payee must need to sign on the back side of the check. All will sign on the check, otherwise the endorsement will be considered as invalid. And always endorsement always be in writing. You cannot verbally endorse. It should be clear and vivid. It means the reader could understand it easily. Whatever endorser is writing, reader can understood it easily. And do the endorsement with non-erasable. Don't use it with pencil. You have to use the pen which is irremovable. Now, if illiterate person is doing the endorsement, then he has to put the thumb impression on the back side of the check. By the owner of organization, if the owner of an organization endorses the check, then he will sign, plus he will put his stamp, company's stamp with his signature. So whenever any organization, any company, joint stock, sole trader, anyone who is doing endorsement on the back side, they must need to affix their company's stamp with along with their signatures. And surnames like Mr. Khan, Mr. Ahmad, Mrs. Gulzar, these surnames are not allowed to write in the endorsement. Like just write the names, use the names, don't use any surnames. And do the endorsement, write the endorsement statement in the native language. If you are in Bahrain, you can write in the Arabic, you can endorse in Arabic, you can endorse in English. If you are in Pakistan, even you can endorse in Urdu. If endorsement is written in any language which is not the native language, then bank will not accept such endorsement. The next topic we are going to start is the types of endorsement. These are the types written in your book: journal endorsement, special or complete endorsement, conditional endorsement, partial endorsement, restricted endorsement, and facultative endorsement. So these are one by one we will see what we mean by these endorsement. The first is the journal endorsement. If owner of the check only signs, now look, the owner of the check, the drawer of the check is only signing on the back side without writing any statement on it, not writing the name of the person to whom it is transferred. So what is a journal endorsement? In journal endorsement, what does it mean? Without statement, without writing any statement. The person you are endorsing, you are not mentioning over here. It will be called journal endorsement. The name of the person to whom check is transferred is not written. The next type of endorsement is special or complete endorsement. Now, when owner of the check writes the name of endorsee before his signature, then it is called special or complete endorsement. Pay the amount of this check to Riaz. So, drawer of the check, owner of the check, not only signing but also writing the statement. So, it is called complete endorsement. Now, conditional endorsement. Endorsee here, payable to endorsee, name, write the name, after condition and endorser's name. So on the back side of the check, if you are putting any condition, like this way, pay to Riaz when he completes the construction of his house. Like this is one of the example. Or you can say pay this amount when he completes all the installments of the house into the bank. Like such kind of any conditions you are putting on the endorsement statement, drawer is signing the statement and writing any condition with the endorsement, that will be called conditional endorsement. In conditional endorsement, endorser is also writing a condition. Pay this amount when the condition will fulfills. Now partial endorsement, pay rupees 5,000 to Riaz from the amount of this check. Now what does it mean? It means you have endorsed partially. Full amount we don't know right now, maybe 10,000 rupees check. From the 10,000 paying 5,000 to Riaz. Okay, so pay rupees 5,000 to Riaz from the amount of this check. Now restricted endorsement, what does it mean? Pay the amount of this check only to Riaz. So what the word you are using here? Only. So this word only means it is a restricted endorsement. Don't pay this amount to anyone, only to Riaz. This is a restricted endorsement. I hope this is clear and this is the end of the topic.